When you think of Marathas, you would think of Maharashtra. But now, you need to think beyond that. Yes, the Marathas have their footprints in Tamil Nadu too. The title Thanjavur Maratha Palace might make you feel that the palace were built by Marathas, but you'll soon discover the real story. India is famous for its temples, and that's why people come to Thanjavur, also called Tanjore, in Tamil Nadu. This city is famous for the 11th century Brihadeshwara temple, which is one of the greatest Chola temples. Apart from this temple of Chola, the city is also famous for the Thanjavur Maratha Palace, locally known as Aranmane. In the history of Tamil Nadu, Thanjavur was the capital of the Chola dynasty. After their fall, the Pandyan dynasty ruled for few centuries. Sevappa Nayak, the first king of Nayak dynasty, also called as Thanjavur Nayakar, captured the city and became king in 1534. The construction of the Thanjavur palace began in 1534 and was completed in 1535. The palace remained with the Nayaks until April 1674, when Maratha ruler Venkoji captured it. After the fall of Nayakar, it served as official residence of Marathas. The Marathas enhanced and expanded the palace complex. This 7-floor bell tower, called as Madamalige, was used to announce time by blowing a conch shell. A unique clock featured a monkey figure striking a gong every hour. It is also believed that Vijayaraghav Nayakar climbed it every day at noon to worship the towers of Srirangam Ranganatha temple near Tiruchirappalli, visible from the top of this tower. Later it was destroyed by thunder and lightning. The Guda Gopuram or Arsenal Tower is a 192-foot tall temple-like structure which was designed to mislead invaders with its echoing chambers to protect the stored weapons. It had 8 floors with a height of 192 feet and was used for storage of weapons. It was also used as a watchtower to keep watch on invaders. There were various hidden chambers in this tower. One located at the base is designed in a way that you can hear even the smallest whisper from the 3rd floor. The Sardar Mahal or Raja Sarfoji Memorial Hall is a 175-year-old palace and home of King Sarfoji. Drama and dance were performed here. It now displays household articles, costumes, gold and silver ornaments, armories, earthenware, manuscripts, wooden and ivory objects, and various kinds of painting. The palace was named Raja Sarfoji's Memorial Hall in 1997 and registered as a trust with Shriman Tulajendra Raja P. Bhosle, a descendant of Raja Sarfoji. The Sharjah Mahdi, also called as Royal Balcony, lies in the eastern part of the Thanjavur Palace. Most of these balconies are made from wooden carvings. The paintings and images found on the wall of the ground floor belong to Nayak's period. There are 2 Darbar Hall available in this complex. Maratha Darbar Hall with colorful ceilings and was used by Maratha kings. It has portraits of Maratha rulers including Sarfoji and carvings of various deities. Another is Lakshmi Vilasam, which was used by the Nayak kings and now is an art gallery where there is a splendid collection of Chola bronzes. You would be able to find a library called Saraswati Mahal Library established by Nayak and expanded by Marathas, especially Kings Sarfoji. It is declared as Remarkable Libraries of India by Britannica Encyclopedia. This library has 49,000 palm leaves manuscripts and over 73,000 books including epics from Ramayana, Mahabharata, books of anatomy with diagrams which are extinct now. In this library, there is a unique manuscript called Shabdarth Chintamani by Chidambara Kavi. When read left to right, it tells the Ramayana, and when read right to left, it narrates the story of Krishna. Most of the Maratha kingdom was annexed by the British Empire in 1799. However, the Marathas remained in charge of their palace. Today, the Bhosle family, descendants of the Maratha kings, own the Tanjavur Palace. The Tanjavur Maratha Palace stands at the heart of the city. A blend of Chola, Nayak and Maratha legacy, is well accessible by train via Tanjavur railway station, and by air the nearest airport is Tiruchirappalli. Curiosity never ends. Like, share and subscribe for more fascinating facts from around the world.